All right, I'm up over up. I'm up over 50 subscribers, so we're getting there. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. I won't forget y'all when I'm famous. I've already forgotten you. So today is the 3rd. Feels like it's been a long time since I have seen most of y'all. I saw a handful of y'all on Monday.
Ooh, I was there.
Sure.
I was there.
Some of y'all were here, yes. Okay. We are in. Why did she do that?
I don't know. It's a crazy gal.
Olivia's mom or Maria?
Maria.
Okay. We are in lesson 4.1 now. Okay.
Wow.
The snow days made me cut logic and reasoning short. Okay. So the only other thing that we didn't go over that you will need, I will say, because of a crime scene project that is probably coming up, is Venn diagrams. Venn diagrams are super easy. They are things you've seen before. I will do a brief little tutorial on that when we get to that crime scene project. Everything else you already know how to do. Now we're moving on to polygons. So this is really where geometry starts to take off. Yes. So we are now getting into advanced shapes. Okay. Polygon, not to be confused with porygon, is a closed figure formed by 3. Is that hard to see?
No.
Okay. Figure formed by 3 or more line segments called, say it again, sides. Okay. So some of the interior angle measures. Go ahead. So and yeah, okay, it worked. Cool. The sum of the measures of the interior. No, you know what? Marley, will you please read that?
The sum of the measures of the interior angles of any polygon can be determined by the number of triangles that can be drawn from the polygon. Complete the table below and then first having to find the sum of the degrees and tension.
Perfect. Incredible reading. Okay, so class, this is a triangle. Welcome to high school math. Okay. How, now, only raise your hand if you know the answer. How many sides?
3. Is it not 3?
Is this a bit or are you confused? Because no shape can only have one side. That's a line.
Oh, I meant
3. Good. I said just raise your hand if you know the answer, not to answer. Come on. Okay. Now, this one is a weird question. Okay, so first the picture, second number of sides, third number of triangles. Okay, so what that means is how many triangles do you see? One. Okay, don't trick yourself. Don't trick yourself. Okay. I didn't say however many triangles you can fit in there. I said how many triangles do you see? That's fine. Okay. Sum of the interior angles. How many degrees does a triangle have inside of it? 180 degrees. Yes. Yes.
Who created geometry in the land?
I did, and
It was a handful of philosophers and mathematicians.
so quirky.
Pythagoras, okay, is one of them. Archimedes, another one.
Is that like a Greek god or something?
No, real people. Old mathematicians and philosophers.
Were they from Greece?
Greek and Roman, yeah. Western Europe. Okay, let's keep going. Man, I thought I was going to get through the whole day without giving out a mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put it up in my locker.
Cool. Quadrilateral. That is any shape with how many sides? 4. How many triangles do you see? 2. Sum of the interior.
360.
Yeah, so think of a square, okay? The square is made up of what kind of angles?
Right.
And there are 4 of them. So 90 times 4,
360.
360. Jesus, I missed this. Pentagon.
That's definitely 7.
That seems to be 5.
Now, which came first? The shape, the pentagon, or the government building?
The shape.
The shape. Yes, that's where they named it. Okay. They did not build the pentagon and go, you know what? We should make this a shape.
I thought the Pentagon was like a little hole. Wait, no, that's that thing. It's like a hole. Wait, no, it's
Bermuda Triangle.
oh, the Bermuda Triangle.
That's not a hole.
Well, it's not like a hole.
That's an
All right, we're gonna move on. We can dissect this. Yeah,
That is not.
yeah,
There was a Chinese spy balloon spotted over the U.S. Pentagon.
Yeah.
I know this.
yeah.
What?
I know.
They said it wasn't an actual like.
I mean, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. Every single person that.
It's always Jesus. The Chinese injuries or deaths.
Do you know why they named it the Pentagon or built it like a Pentagon?
Yes. Because it's the strongest shape that's ever existed. I don't know. I don't know why they shaped it like a pentagon.
Actually,
Okay.
hexagons are
That's why it asks how many triangles.
Pentagon. Pentagon has how many sides? 5. How many triangles do you see? 3. How many degrees does it have?
400.
So this is you've got to think 420 would not be possible. You've got to think, okay, what's the pattern? Okay, so we just went up an extra side. Okay, that went up by how many degrees?
90.
It went up by 180. Okay, so are you going to double 360 like you doubled 180, or are you going to go up by 180? You're going to go up by 180. Go up by 180. Okay, now the other pattern is every single one of these answers, the digits should add up to 9. Okay, 1 and 8 add up to 9. 3 and 6 add up to 9. 5 and 4 add up to 9. Okay, and that pattern will go all the way down. Even when our degree number gets into the thousands, all the digits added up will still be 9. Okay, and that's kind of one of the weird, just like number sense things about math is it just kind of is that way. The world is made up of numbers. Hexagon. 6. How many triangles? 4. What's the degree? 720. Okay. If you were a gymnast, snowboarder, figure skater, what is a 720?
Oh, it's like
Double. It's 360.
Yeah, it's two turns. Okay, 2 rotations is what you want to think of. So if it's this way, it's 2 flips. Okay, if it's this way, it's 2 spins. Okay, what? Okay, cool. Good talk. Heptagon. Yep, we are 7, 5,
96?
900. Okay, an octagon. 8, 6.
1,000.
Goes up by 180.
1080.
1080. A nonagon. A nonagon. 9.
8.
Nailed it. Not 9. 9 is no.
8. 1,259.
1,200 and oh, so close.
Still up by 1.
Okay. Do those digits add up to 9? Yes, they do.
Wow.
1,439.
39?
Best snowboarding video game that's ever existed. 1080. Yep. On the PS2. It was killer. Yeah. It's true. But that game was really fun. Yeah. I would say yes.
Are you above 50?
I would say if I was born in the decade that we will be celebrating when we do Rockfest in a month and a half, then yes. Of course, I'm not as old as the teachers that were born in the decades that we're no longer celebrating because we moved it up. So, we moved it up. It's gonna be 70s, 80s, and 90s.
I can bring my mom for a.
Okay, let's keep going. This is always my fault, and I apologize, but come back. Bram, please read interior angle sum formula.
Okay. If n represents the number of sides of a polygon, then sum of the interior angle as can be found using the formula. So what's the formula?
The formula is S equals, S stands for
Sum of the interior.
So- Okay. S stands for
Sum.
S stands for
Sum of the interior.
sum. Okay, it's up there. Okay. Sides are represented with what? N. Bram literally read this.
Really?
Get some ears, guys.
You got a second grade reading that.
Children. I know that we were cooped up. Okay. I will say your 8th grade teachers are exhausted with dealing with you today due to the energy. Okay. Let's get through these notes, and then y'all can have all the energy you want. Okay. And actually, I would love for you to have tons of energy, but just let's direct it towards this. Okay. So S equals the factor n minus 2. Let's get off the Chromebook, please. Times 180. Okay. So a 15agon. Yeah. So when you start working with polygons that go up over kind of our known root words, like we know that um, like a like a quadrilateral is for 4. Okay. Pentagon is for 5. Okay. We know most of those roots. Dodecagon, okay, would be 12, and that would be the highest that I would have you go. After that, it's an inagon. Like, and when I say that, it's an like an nth-gon, okay? And so you're just filling in the number, okay? So a 15gon is going to be how many sides? 15, okay? So if we're writing the formula out, it's going to be S equals 15 minus 2 times 180. This is the time that I will let you go grab a calculator. And I see that the calculators keep walking away.
2,300.
I can give some more if I need to. So,
I'm not feeling too good.
okay, what you want to do?
I just wanted to let someone know.
Do what?
I just wanted to let someone know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if it gets worse, let me know. So it is concerning that we only had about 15 calculators up there.
Oh, not yet.
I frequently see, and I'm not saying it's anybody in here, but I do frequently see students walk in here and grab one out of there and just like, can I use this? And then like before I answer, just walk out the classroom with it and just like, sure. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Okay, if you need your calculator, you can come grab one. Please don't take it home. Well, I'm gonna have to order some. I mean, that box of calculators right there probably cost, I don't know, $200 or $300. So.
Oh yeah, expensive.
Okay, so do 2, 3, and 4 right here. Okay, you're just plugging in the formula. What did we get for number 1? 2,340. And that, so Bram just asked that question. That is a good way to check yourself on your math. Okay. If the digits don't add up to 9, then you probably just made a mistake with your math. Okay. So keep that in mind. S is the sum. Which one?
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
So it adds up to a multiple. Yeah, so that can count too.
Bro, you could have told me that.
Yeah,
just
I was
did.
about to say, oh, it's because it equals 18.
8. Oh, never mind. That's not how it is. Yeah, I do. Everything. It seems like oh my god. I know if I told the story. I dropped on. I was thinking about it. So you don't stop cutting into my conversation. It's quite rude.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. 8 plus 2 plus 8 is 18.
Okay, any questions on these?
No.
Cool beans, let's move on. Okay, regular polygons. So a regular polygon versus a just the word polygon has a specific difference. So I would like for you to converse with someone you're sitting next to on what do you think why would they call it a regular polygon versus just a polygon? Okay, I'll give you about 30 seconds just to discuss. What's up?
I can't math.
Okay, we'll just do the best you can. Okay. Okay, so what do we think?
No, I'm thinking they have even sides as a regular polygon. Even sides.
So a regular polygon is a simple shape. For example, like this one, this is a complex one, complex shape.
Okay.
So this is a non-regular polygon.
Okay.
That's my guess.
It's a good guess. Yeah. So we're spot on. Okay. All sides are equal. All angles are equal. Okay. So if you have a square, that is a regular quadrilateral. If you have something like this, you don't have same lengths. Okay. You don't have so it would be a quadrilateral. It is not a regular quadrilateral. Okay. So yes. So specifically, we will say it is not a ploy, a polygon. In which all sides measure, all side measures, sorry. All side measures are congruent. The same. Therefore, all angles are congruent. Okay, so, Okay, so, Chazelle, would you like to read the next paragraph? Go ahead.
The measure of a single interior angle in a regular polygon can be found by dividing the sum of the interior angle measures S by the number of sides.
Yes, so what that's going to look like, okay, is let's say we're working with a regular pentagon. Okay, so we're going with sum and the normal formula of, well, let's just set it up first. N minus 2 times 180 divided by what? Well, if we didn't have the shape. Divided by N. Okay. Now, when we get into specific shapes, it will be divided by whatever you used for N up on top. Okay. So this is the formula for that. Okay. So if we're doing it with the, oh dear, hold on. There we go. Okay. So the regular pentagon would be S equals, in parentheses, 5 minus 2 times 180 divided by 5. Okay, that'll come out to be 540 on top divided by 5, which will come out to be 108. So in a pentagon, each angle measures at what? 108 degrees. Yep. Anything over a quadrilateral, they will have to be obtuse. So they'll all be big. That would not be a regular pentagon because not all the angles would be the same. Yep. Okay. Number 6. Yep. Number 6. A regular 18-agon. Try and set that one up yourself. Don't apologize.
Can you read the next paragraph?
Can I? Can't read.
Why is there 2 digits in that paragraph? It says can be found.
That's true.
Because,
In the one I read.
It's because all things algebra LLC is really good.
See, when you're
That's
really
probably
good at
true, yeah.
math,
Can be. They just really want to emphasize that it can be found. Okay. Not the same. Not the same.
When it says printer ink, think about it, all that expensive ink going away.
Your parents are paying for it, not me.
I mean, you're paying for it a little bit, aren't you?
No.
No?
I don't pay for the printer ink at the school, no.
Well, I mean, taxes, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't live in OKC, so I don't pay the taxes that go to this school.
Okay.
You don't live in OKC? You drive from Midland every day?
Stalker.
It's like it's ending.
Or wait,
There's other towns.
I mean Yukon.
What's your
So where do you live?
What?
What's your address?
17709 Blackhawk Circle.
That's
Hold
really
on,
creepy.
wait,
You just
hold
said
on.
that.
Wait, what?
Are you
Oh, but
recording
no,
this,
actually,
Benny?
I already said it.
Are you recording?
What is it?
What did he say?
Wait, what's
Wait.
this?
I'm gonna watch this YouTube video.
What did you say?
Don't edit that. Wait, but actually, what's happening?
It's not hard to figure out where people live, guys. So
Do you live in West City?
I live in Edmond. Okay, number 6. It's not a joke.
Well, I thought it was.
Here's the Miami.
There's a Miami in Texas too, but they pronounce it Miami.
Miami.
Hey,
My grandma lives in Miami. Nothing you can do about it.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, I know that.
check number 6. Okay, that's what you should have gotten. Lane.
Oh God.
Exterior angles are supplementary.
Hold on, say that first word again.
Exterior
Perfect. Keep going.
angles are supplementary to their adjacent interior angle. Find the measure of each exterior angle of the polygon below. Then give the sum of all exterior angles measures.
Yes, perfect. Nailed it. Okay, so let's kind of talk about this first one, and then I'm going to let you kind of work at your own pace through the quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon. Okay, so you're looking for the sum of the exterior angles. Okay, the sum of the exterior angles should measure out to be what?
180. That's wrong.
No, it's not 180. Except for,
Yes, they should measure out to be. Pretty distant. It's 180. Oh wait, for a
540?
triangular, it should be
It's
180.
180.
So we have a lot of guesses. Let's just figure it out. Okay, so
just add it. It's 180.
children, I appreciate your promises, but don't make promises you can't keep, Bram. Okay. So what is the exterior angle for this one right here?
119?
Oh.
What is the exterior angle?
Oh, the exterior.
What is the exterior angle? It has to add up to be what?
108. 180.
180. Say, Jesus, you say the answer wrong on purpose too much, and now you're going to leave.
I thought you were
Okay,
talking about the angles that were actually.
that's why I said exterior. Exterior on the outside. Okay,
Well, I do now.
what about for this angle?
197.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking
119. Okay, so in case you are confused, please be quiet and let me explain. What you're looking for is a supplementary angle. Supplementary has to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so I'm just taking 180 and I'm subtracting the interior angle from that. That gives me the exterior angle. Okay, so what about for the 40 degree angle? Should be 140. Add all those up.
260 no focus.
Okay, now do the quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon exteriors. Add, stop talking, please. I love our enthusiasm with shapes. Quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon. Please do the rest of those. Then tell me if you see a pattern on what the exterior angle measurements would be. Don't tell me what it is, but has anybody noticed a pattern yet? Okay, good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You may go ahead and answer. Once you finish those three, you can answer the question that's right below those shapes. If you are waiting on that, now you may go on and do 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish the exterior angle, quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon, you can check your answers up here. Excuse you. Okay. Don't forget, if you're waiting, you may go on and do 7, 8, 9, and 10.
They're all 360.
No. Yeah, the door work.
You add all the angles to it.
I'm not super concerned about it, but just the same with anything. If you get it wrong, it's hard for me to know what you did wrong if you don't show me your work.
If it's a hexagon, then you subtract 720. No. What? That's what you find.
Those won't be 360. Yes. All right, let's talk about the quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon shapes real quick. Okay. So what did we notice? What's the sum of the exterior angles, Chazelle? Yes, they all equal 360. It doesn't matter how big your polygon is. If it is a regular polygon, then it will come out to be, yes, 360. Okay. I say regular polygon. It's of any polygon. Okay. Any polygon. So, have we had a chance to work on 7, 8, 9, and 10 yet? A few of us at least. Okay. So let's. So what can you conclude about the sum of the exterior? Okay. Equal 360. Okay. 7. What is the measure of each exterior angle of a regular hexagon? You would have 360 divided by.
Six sides, so 6 minus 2 is 4 times 180, 5, 40,
All you have to do is use the regular
and then 540.
Why am I doing 360? Because that's the sum of the measure of the exterior angles, right? So it doesn't the top number on this part right here doesn't matter what the shape is. It's 360 always. So you're starting at 360. You're dividing it by what?
The number of sides.
The number of sides. Okay. So 360 divided by 6 will come out to 60 degrees.
Are we not supposed to use
The equation you can use, that's what I did.
You can. This is way easier.
That's
How did I not do that?
How did I not? That's why you gotta write these down, man. I don't write
It's
these
okay.
down 'cause I'm never wrong.
That's why we're here, children, to learn. Okay. So on number 8, what's the top number? 360. Always. And you just divide it by the number of sides. It's 15. This is easier. Okay, so number 9. Number 9 is slightly different. Okay, what do we not know?
You don't know the number of sides.
Right, you don't know what polygon it is, right? So we have to set it up using a branch of math, algebra. Because we're looking for an unknown. If we're looking for an unknown, it's algebra. So we have 360. Top number is always 360. Divided by what? No, divided by what? X. Because we don't know, right? Equals, we already know the exterior angle measurement is 12. Okay, so now you have to solve. To solve this, you have to multiply both sides by X. Get those to cancel out. Me too. It's my favorite. 360 equals 12x. Divide both sides by. Equals. Oh, not degrees. Sorry. 30.
Yeah, I did 360 divided by 40.
I got the same answer by dividing it by 12. I got 360 divided by 12 equals 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got as well. Well, it seems like this.
Oh yeah, 300.
You should say that again because I kind of checked in halfway through.
Oh, so like 360 divided by 12 is 30.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
You just skip the moving the X.
so it just seems like it.
I'm showing you how to set it up algebraically. Your brain worked your way through it. That's great.
360 divided by 40 would have been the amount of size.
What did it have been? It's 40 times 12, 360 there. This is. Oh, for 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 360. The exterior angles are going to equal 40. So we're dividing by x. Okay, so, and the reason that I'm doing this is because we struggle in solving equations. Okay, in the first 6 weeks of this class, when we were doing a lot of solving for x, very few of you had trouble with the geometry part of it. It was the algebra. Okay, so I'm going to write this out always because it's good to practice. Because you'll be solving equations on the state test. Not that much harder than this.
You see, you interpreted it wrong.
Did I?
Probably not. I just fell back on my words when I saw it the way it happened.
Okay. Your homework is the next page.
And there's a pack.
Okay, so please listen. Please listen. Well, yes, because I have not seen y'all basically in 2 weeks, it feels like. So, and the reason, yes, I understand this is a Friday, and I'm sure y'all all have been really overworked by the amount of work you had to do this last couple of weeks. But I had to basically cut Unit 3 short because we're running out of time, okay? And I would have liked to have finished logic and reasoning. It was one of my favorite units. But, it is what it is. We have to move on. So, yes, you have homework because we don't have time to take breaks. And, y'all gotten to go outside, I would say, 5 times more than any of my other classes. So, and part of that is because you get your stuff done. So, yes. So, you need to do, please listen. Now, if you want to do, you can stop listening and just do the whole homework. Some of you that work ahead maybe do that on occasion. I'm not saying anybody's name. I didn't say it. Okay. Please do this section completely. Okay, don't skip any of those. But under the practice questions, you only need to do the odds. Okay, so mark that on your paper. You need to do both the interior and exterior of any polygon reference, just reiterating what we've done from the notes. Okay, and then those little 3 tidbits right under that, and then the practice questions only do the odds. Yes, for the rest of the paper, yep. And we'll just keep rolling through. What we're doing is polygons. We will do quadrilaterals. Specifically, we will do a lot of triangles and a lot of circles. Circles obviously are after the polygons because circle is not a polygon. And then we're almost done. Geometry has a really short curriculum. After we finish the rest of the shape stuff, I'm going to find a couple other things for us to do to fill in some time at the end of the year. I'm probably going to do a couple of Algebra 2 lessons with you guys that will help with next year, and then we will be doing some state test review. The first bit of that that I'm taking a look at is what I posted on, was it a snow day or was I absent?
You were absent.
Y'all were here, I was gone. Okay. And I was supposed to be gone. They always schedule my meetings for when I have algebra or when I have geometry. So. So we'll do a lot of state test review, which hopefully will be fairly simple for most of you, and will be a good review before we get to take that test. Because I'd love for y'all to do well so that I can feed my family and stuff. So It's not funny.
Your family to die.
No, he doesn't.
What's your son's name, Mr. Ben?
Baylor.
You really want Baylor?